Medfit Rehab founder Joanne James is a medical exercise specialist. Medfit Rehab, restoring strength and movement, making a difference in people's lives. 647-259-5481. Columbus Center, Athletic Department, Dufferin and Lawrence, medfitrehab.com. If you've been diagnosed with a chronic ailment, diabetes, osteoporosis, cardiovascular cancer, Joanne James, medical exercise specialist for over 25 years, is your answer. Joanne and her hands-on team of professionals will design a customized medically based exercise program for you. Medfit Rehab provides the best in post-rehab functional conditioning programs. Medfit Rehab, Columbus Center, Athletic Department, Dufferin and Lawrence, 647-259-5841, medfitrehab.com. Hi, Joanne. How are you this morning?
I'm great, Zelda.
Nice to have you back. Okay.
Yeah.
Exercising with spinal stenosis. Now, I can't imagine anybody exercising. They'd probably be in a lot of pain.
Well, you're right. Actually, spinal stenosis does come with some pain. You know, basically, it's when the spinal nerve root in the lower back is compressed, and it produces symptoms like sciatica. That's when people talk about sciatica. There's tingling, there's weakness, there's numbness, and it radiates from the lower back into the buttocks and down the legs. And it can be very, very painful. And you'll find that when people stand or they're walking, that's when it's activated. But when they sit down, it disappears. So that's kind of hard if you're living life. You can't sit down on everything that you do in order to eliminate the pain. But that's sort of how it basically looks like. And it's mostly a part of the aging process. As we age, the cartilage on our bones wear down in the vertebrae. And then after a while, you get bone spurs. And over time, it narrows the spinal canal in your spine, and that compresses on the spinal cord and then creates all this nerve issue. It's kind of complicated, but you know what? The pain is
all right.
real.
So how do you diagnose it? They come to you, you diagnose it, you get medical experts to decide what to do with it, and then you formulate an exercise program?
Yeah, well, you know, we don't do the diagnosis. Most times, if people are in that kind of pain, the doctor has already diagnosed it. At times, if people come to us with, low back pain and they're not sure what it is, we might have an idea what it is, but we don't say what it is. We'll send you to your doctor first, and then they'll diagnose what you have to do, and then they'll send you back to us. So we design a very specialized program for someone who has spinal stenosis because it's a serious issue, and there's two types. There's the lumbar and the cervical. The cervical is a little more dangerous, but most people have the lumbar spine. So, yeah, we can create a program that helps to reduce the pain. We have a very specific protocol that we use because you cannot just go out there and exercise. You have to exercise with a prescription.
As I was driving in this morning, some man was walking across. Well, he was trying to walk across the street. He had a sort of a half walker, and he was carrying a bag, and he must have taken one step at a time to get across. He was in such pain, and the light changed, and everybody waited, and nobody said a word. No. But, I mean, you see this all the time, and nobody seems to be getting help. His leg was wrapped. It was frightening. I felt so bad. I thought there's nobody there to help this guy across the road. Yeah. And maybe this is his form of exercise. Well,
he's just doing the best that he can.
Right.
I mean, at least he's out there trying to do and get his life, keep going on in his life. But yes, pain is can be a big part of it. And it varies from individual to individual because it's something that comes on gradually, unless you've done something and you've gotten into a serious injury. So he's part of that aging. If you notice, it was a much older man, and it's probably just caught up to him. But he's moving, and that's what's important. You must move. And you have to move carefully, and you have to watch the type of activities that you don't do contact sports and activities that create a lot of twisting and torquing and high-intensity movements. It's very important to make sure that you're doing the appropriate programs. And that's what we do at Medfit. That's one of our specialties. We even run programs for people who have spinal stenosis or any of those spondylolisthesis and other back issues are tied into that. Actually, osteoarthritis, if you have that, you're on your way to spinal stenosis. So again, you must exercise to keep your body overall strong so that you can help to slow down or ward off these different chronic illnesses.
Okay, well, I want to really say how important it is that people get the kind of exercise they need to keep going. People think that, I'll exercise to lose weight or I'll exercise, but you need to exercise to live.
Yeah, and you're talking about not necessarily for today. Yes, it's important to exercise because you want to feel good, you want to perform and do what you need to do and enjoy your life, but you're also exercising for the future because spinal stenosis is more of an older age or an older adult health issue. And so if you're not exercising now, you're setting yourself up for those issues down the road. And so we can't be so short-sighted that we just think we want to we want our six-pack and we want our nice tight butt. And you can't think that way as a young person, as a middle-aged person. You have to think about what's happening in your muscles, what's happening in your joints. And you have to look further down the road and do what's called the preventative type of activity.
Absolutely.
It's all about prevention.
Okay, well, I think that the way to, get things right is to give Medfit Rehab a call. They can set up a program for you that will make sure that whatever you're doing is going to be beneficial. Thank you, Joanne. We'll talk to you again on Monday. You have a great weekend.
My pleasure. You
Take
too.
care. Bye.
Take care.
Bye.
Joanne James, founder and medical exercise specialist of Medfit Rehab, will improve your overall health through medical exercise. Contact Joanne James, 647-259-5481, Columbus Center Athletic Department, Dufferin and Lawrence, medfitrehab.com.